President Joe Biden has been facing criticism over his botched up troop withdrawal from Afghanistan. He has been facing heat for playing a vital role in triggering a humanitarian crisis. He is under constant scrutiny. And now he's facing renewed criticism for checking time at an inappropriate hour. The Bidens were present at the Dover Air Force Base. They were attending a dignified ceremony of transfer of the fallen U.S. troops' bodies. Social media users noticed Biden glancing at his watch during the ceremony. This sparked criticism and a series of sarcastic comments online. Netizens said that instead of honoring the fallen U.S. heroes, Biden was looking forward to doing something else.
Okay, so there's a short part of the debate from last week that's kind of fallen under the radar. The mainstream media, the left-wing media, they're definitely not reporting on it. They're not interested in reporting on this type of story. And even independent commentators, I haven't seen anybody talk about this except for Tulsi Gabbard. And that's what this video is about. I'm going to react to some comments that she had to say about Joe Biden disrespecting U.S. troops during the debate, which is what he did. It was flat out disgusting. If you serve, you worn a uniform, I'm pretty sure you caught that. I'm pretty sure you raised eyebrows at this, but it was really short and they quickly moved on to other topics. So we didn't have time to dwell on it then, but it was absolutely disgusting what he said. Talking about, oh, troops didn't die under his watch. Really? But let's go ahead and get into this video.
I don't know if you caught this in the debate, but when I saw President Biden say this, I was floored.
You know, when he was president, they were still killing people in Afghanistan. He didn't do anything about that. When he was president, we were still finding ourselves in a position where you had a notion that we were this safe country. The truth is, I'm the only president this century that doesn't have this decade, that doesn't have any troops dying anywhere in the world like he did.
President Biden had the audacity to look into the camera and proudly proclaim that no service members have been killed under his administration. This was a punch in the gut to me and to all of us who have worn the uniform, who continue to serve, and especially to the Gold Star families of the 13 servicemen and women who were killed during Biden's disastrous exit from Afghanistan. It was a punch in the gut to the Gold Star families of the 3 soldiers who were killed in Jordan just this past January in a drone attack that also wounded 34 others. Our commander-in-chief, their commander-in-chief, was so unaffected by the loss of every one of these precious lives that occurred because of his policies that he couldn't even remember them.
Yeah, absolutely disgusting comment by Joe Biden. 13 dead. Unnecessary, completely unnecessary. Simply because of terrible execution. Everybody in charge, the high-ranking officers, 06 and above, should have been gone. Every one of them. Nobody paid the price. Joe Biden forgot that they died. These guys paid the ultimate sacrifice. The ultimate price. Died. Following the orders of their commanders. And the commander-in-chief didn't remember them. And we can say, oh, he's old and senile, but that's not an excuse. If you're so old and senile that you're sending men to war and they die and you can't even remember them, you don't need to be in that position. And we saw at the beginning, I showed that clip of him checking his watch as they brought the bodies back. This man said, I got other stuff to do. We got to go. We got to get on Air Force One. Hurry up and get these guys' bodies in here. I don't really want to be at the ceremony. That's the message that he sent. That's Commander-in-Chief. Disgusting actions, man. And just a couple of months ago, we had that drone attack up there in Jordan. Was it Jordan? Was it Syria? There's debate about that. People saying the U.S. lied about the location of the troops because they might be illegally stationed somewhere, but that's a different video. But either way, troops were put into harm's way. They made the ultimate sacrifice, and the commander-in-chief got on national TV in front of the whole world and showed us that he didn't even remember them. Oh, 3 dead troops in Syria or Jordan? Who? I don't remember them. 13 dead Marines in Afghanistan during that debacle, during that horror show. What? I think I was too busy looking at my watch. I don't remember it. So let's look at some reaction here. Let's look at some Gold Star families, because to this day, they're trying to get information. They're trying to get the reports. They're trying to figure out what the hell happened. Why did their loved ones die unnecessarily? They're trying to push for accountability. Some people in Congress are trying to do it. And let's look at Trump addressing this also.
Now it's those families who are seeking accountability and closure after that botched and tragic evacuation. And that's where Republican Congressman Darrell Issa comes in. As a member of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, he has filed legislation in an attempt to force the declassification of sensitive intelligence related to the debacle in Afghanistan, hoping to bring about more clarity as to why that withdrawal ended with the deadliest attack involving the U.S. military in 10 years. We're joined now by Congressman Issa, also two Gold Star moms who say they just want more transparency. Christy Chamblin lost her daughter-in-law, Marine Corps Sergeant Nicole G., and Cheryl Rex lost her son, Marine Corps Lance Corporal Dylan Marola.
This guy hasn't fired anybody. He never fires. He should have fired every military man that was involved with the Afghanistan horror show, the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. He didn't fire. Did you fire anybody?
There you have it. Biden is a disgusting individual. And if you want to blame this on age, or he's forgetful, he should not be in that position. You cannot send men and women to war. First of all, disrespect them looking at your watch as their bodies are brought back. And then months after, you just lost 3 more over there in the Middle East because you want to protect oil in Israel. If you can't remember that you sent troops to war and they died, you don't need to be in that position. So let me know what you guys think about this. Leave me your thoughts below. Share the video. Thanks for watching.